What is up? What is up, guys? This is the Merc with the Mic, and this is another The Wrestling Babble podcast by Red Cyclone Inc. I am Merc with the Mic. I'm joined by my tag partner, Louis Beans.
What's up? What's up?
We should get tag belts.
Sure, why not?
You just wear them. What are you tag team champions of?
Podcasting. Take it. Fight me.
Yeah.
But not really.
Don't fight me.
No mercy, maybe.
No mercy. I'll take you all. A lot of crazy things happened this week. A lot of one really big sad thing about Roman Reigns, and just it kind of led into something. It was just really sad. So Roman Reigns came out of the blue. This is one thing I knew that something was up. Is the fact that when he came out, he had regular clothes on.
Yeah. Okay.
He never does that.
Yeah, I don't think there's ever been a time he's come out with regular clothes.
He came out at least. He'll come out with at least a t-shirt, or with the SWAT pants.
Okay, gotcha.
Like he never ever, since I've watched WWE with him in it, has ever came out with regular clothes on.
Yeah, so you knew it was a real deal.
And pretty much he announced that he's battling leukemia.
Yes. Now,
and
I wanted to ask you, like, I've never really heard of a case of like adult leukemia. Like usually that's associated with children. So, do you know, like
it happens within adults as well? Is the fact that he fought it before, so it's back in the system.
Okay.
So he has fought it before. I think it was before he went into college. It was during.
I'll let you know all that stuff. They put out after the fact they had a better quote unquote presentation of everything.
Yeah.
Where they put up the college football photos, the photos of his family and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But when we got the Raw announcement, it was just him in the ring.
Yeah. It's a really I say it was just really sad to see that happen, especially with a guy like Roman Reigns. He's a hard worker. He busts his ass. And I guess one thing you learn from this is that locker room loves him.
Yeah.
That locker room respects him, and that locker room, he's a big part of that locker room, and I think it's going to be a little different as he's going away. He became the locker room leader in that sense, and it shows so much in the reality side of wrestling that, yeah, most wrestlers love Roman. You guys don't.
Today you can't, but today you can't be an asshole anyway in the business because it'll come out. You can't hide that anymore.
But yeah, it's a really sad announcement. We'll probably put up the link of his speech on Monday just so you can hear it and stuff like that. It was really sad to hear it. I don't like hearing things like this for anybody in the wrestling business. And hopefully he fights it. Hopefully he comes back stronger than ever, and he comes back as the big dog.
Yes,
he's the big dog. He's no heel. He's no face. He's the big dog.
Listen, they made him a new graphic and everything, so he earned it.
So what are your thoughts on it?
I mean, like I said, it is what it is. I did something that's they could have did this privately, but I respect the fact that he took the time to come to the ring and do it because it's real life. It's not. It's not like people don't. I saw early on. It was like there was one good sentiment that I saw that came out of it from the fan side. It was like, just for a moment, put your fan perspective aside and just respect the dude. So I was glad to see people put their hate or love him aside and was just like, yeah, this is a real guy, man. That's pretty messed up. And I hope he comes back stronger than ever.
I love what hurt. I think what hurt the most is when the Shield came out and you saw Seth Rollins, because that was the first time they knew about it too.
I understand.
He didn't tell the locker room.
I mean,
him coming out to what he said. Yeah, so him coming out to what he said, it was out of the blue to everybody. So no one expected to hear that. It's like you saw like the natural reaction from like Corey Graves. Corey Graves was like caught up, like he didn't know what to fucking think because that's like one of his best friends. Like the kids play together and shit like that. So you saw him, like his real emotion to that. Like if he knew, it'd probably still be the same, but it won't be as effective like as he did it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was just sad to see Seth Rollins like crying his eyes out. I think that's what Rome's hit me. I'm like, God damn. It was sad. It's not again. It's never fun to see things like that. I always want the positive in these guys. These guys work their ass off. So yeah, it's sad to see. Hopefully he has a speedy recovery. Maybe next year we probably see him. Maybe later than that, but he'll be back.
Yeah, hopefully advances in technology will make these things, more speedily possible. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So it doesn't take as long of a time, maybe, but you
yeah,
got to remember these people are, like they say, they're unique athletes. They're at the top of the food chain. So they're
yeah,
not, their healing time for things is not exactly the same as the normal Joe. So maybe we'll
yeah,
see this guy back, like you said, maybe early next year. But
yeah,
regardless of when we see him back, I just hope he's good. Hope
yeah.
he's feeling good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he'll go right back to the top, and this time he probably will have the acceptance of everybody.
Yeah, I mean, you get that love from the people on the real side, but
Yeah.
again, it is fun to see that even people who don't like the character can respect the man.
Yes, you have to. And what he has done for that company and everything like that.
Hmm.
One thing that I actually loved, I read almost all the comments that were put up, especially with the wrestlers. I think Alex Black was one of them that had like a nice, really big story about the first time they ever met,
Okay.
and it was just about the respect. And definitely check it out. It was a Twitter. It was he wrote it on Twitter. It was about 2 paragraphs long. He was talking about the first time he actually traveled with the main roster,
Okay.
and like him going where he was from. Pretty much, he like the ring. It's like the backstage etiquette. Like the rookies kind of clean after everything. Make sure their locker rooms are clean and things like that. It's just a natural thing. You respect. The business is all about respect, so that's how they usually earn their respect. And I think the first time when they actually crossed paths, they had a lot of conversations together about the tattoos and shit. And
Hmm.
the one time that Roman looked at him, he was like, "Yo, stop cleaning. You don't need to clean. You're one of us," and shit like that. And he just poured him out. And like every time they met each other, it was always respect with a hug and things like that. And it was nice hearing all like everybody saying something. Like Kevin Owens came out, said something, things like that. Definitely check it out on Twitter. There's a lot of it. You just put up hashtag Roman Reigns, and you see a lot of love from the whole everybody from New Japan to Kenny Omega to Chris Jericho to everyone saying their love for him and stuff like that. It just brought the community together in that sense.
Hmm. Yeah. It's sad that it always takes a not positive event, but hey, listen, everybody
Even
loves and respects each other in the business.
even
So
Tonga, Tonga.
the bad boy.
Well, that's his cousin.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's the shit. Like I was like, Tonga is his cousin. Yeah, he's gonna say something. He talks shit to him because that's his cousin. That's probably how they talk to each other in general anyway. But yeah, it's sad to hear those things.
Hmm.
But yeah, Monday Night Raw still needs work, but at least they have a direction they're going. It looks like they're giving a push to Drew McIntyre.
Which is a
Uh,
smart idea.
Smart, very smart idea. I like the fact that he's the Monster Hunter. I was
Yeah,
trying
I
to
can
find a
say
gifts right now. I've been trying to find a gift for like Drew McIntyre's hair with the Monster Hunter armor.
okay. Yeah,
And
exactly.
you see Dolph Ziggler as the cat.
Oh shit. Damn. It's like that. Damn, Dolph.
Oh man, yeah, someone make that please.
Yes, please.
That'll be the cover of this podcast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Every time you said Monster Hunter, I thought of you and Julio. I'm like, hey, look like he said it.
Awesome.
Oh yeah,
As
but he
long as
became
he's
the
doing
Monster
good
Hunter.
though, why
Yeah.
not give him the spotlight? Let him run with it.
They changed the match. Roman Reigns was supposed to defend the Universal title, but now it's gonna be Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman for the Universal title at Crown Jewel, which is still happening. It's still gonna be in Saudi Arabia.
I mean, I do notice they were not saying the location
Yeah, so they
for the
weren't
past few
sure.
weeks.
They weren't sure, but as in like the latest news, it looks like they are still heading over there.
Listen, man. I mean, the way they describe it, I mean, they being the wrestlers,
Yeah.
it sounds like, look, we're doing this to make a difference, and
Yeah.
to stop just because of this is a bad thing. So if the wrestlers are saying that, fine.
Yeah. I think John Cena and Daniel Bryan kind of are refusing to go over there. So
We'll
you
see.
might have some replacements. Seeing that AJ Styles is defending the belt, I wonder who will be his replacement against
Yeah,
Daniel Bryan,
that's true.
because Samoa Joe supposedly is injured right now.
Oh, jeez. Again?
Yeah, man, that's the one thing about Samoa Joe. Like, he gets a big push, and he gets hurt.
Yeah, this is
And
true.
that's been something that's been hurting him in that sense.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And if she's, I mean, but then again, you know what? It makes enough sense because we haven't seen him for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Damn.
So yeah, he's been injured. He's been suffering some injuries. So we may see him back eventually.
Gotcha. Hopefully he as well has a speedy recovery because yeah, he's one of the heavy hitters on that show.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we'll see what happens. It's just sad to see that. I don't like seeing people get hurt like that. But let's see who will take Daniel Bryan's place. Maybe Rusev.
Okay. All right. I'm feeling that.
He doesn't have a match, so you could put him in there. I think that was the only one I could think of. Maybe the Miz, but he's in that World Cup tournament. I guess Rusev could switch spots with him, seeing that he's from another country besides the United States.
Oh yeah, that's true. Also, well, if Cena's not going, he's not in it either.
Yeah.
But there's a spot.
So Bobby Lashley's taking his spot.
Oh.
They already got the placement for him. It's just Daniel Bryan. I don't think they talked about the replacement.
Oh. Wow. Okay. Okay.
Which that part works.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
But yeah, so that's going to be a replacement. But yeah, we see the building of the Universal title. You see Braun Strowman and Drew McIntyre. Looks like they're going to be probably rivaling right after Crown Jewel. I see Strowman winning the title. It's about time you just give him the title.
Yeah, I don't understand why it's been so long. Like, what's that about? Like, he should have won it a while ago. If we're speaking about things that WWE should have had already done a while ago, that's one of the things.
Yeah. He should have won it off of Lesnar. He should have been the one to beat Lesnar.
Yeah, I agree.
Even though, like, I like the fact that Roman finally got the win. But even though he didn't pin Lesnar, he pinned Strowman.
But here's the thing I don't like about when Roman got it. If I feel the time for him to have got it was like before that cage match.
Yeah.
That's my feelings on that. Like, if they gave it to him around the cage before they had the cage match, I was like, oh, that would have been fun.
Yeah. Makes sense. But at least you have something being built off of that. And then the ending of Raw, which really needed, I think it had to be done, just the fact that it just took the attention away from the negative and brought something positive to that show. Because we've been waiting for this for a while, and how he did it was fucking amazing. It was Dean Ambrose's heel turn.
Yes. Like I said, my only thing was it took too long, but good. A great way to end a show that has such terrible news. So
yeah,
it is what it is. I mean, I like it though. I do like it. I just wonder what are they gonna do now.
My hoping is the tag titles get vacant.
My hoping is they do something where people get an opportunity to wrestle for the belt.
Yeah.
Besides McIntyre and Ziggler, that's all I really care about because they don't really have a tag team division. It's not, those guys aren't fighting for the championship opportunity. Who's number one contender?
Nobody right now.
Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? SmackDown, they had a whole thing. We got new champs and everything. Come on. Like, I'm not feeling how the tag belts are going on Raw. Not at all.
So I guess this would be a way to restart it. You could have a tag team tournament, vacant the titles, have a tag team tournament. Start seeing the tag teams back on Raw, and you have them fight for the title. So you actually start seeing the tag teams going back and forth on now. So you see like Ascension, you see APA, which most likely they will be the ones getting the belts. You'll see the Revival. You'll see Bobby Roode and
so
Gable.
Sad. Yeah. That makes me so sad. Revival, they were pushing them like to a good degree where they actually beat. Oh, I forgot the team what it was. I think it was Roman and was it Roman and Seth? No, it wasn't
Roman.
Yeah, it was Roman and Seth.
Roman and Lashley.
You know what I mean? Like they were fighting high-profile people.
Yeah, they beat Roman and Lashley.
Thank you. There we go. But like, they will be fighting a whole high, and they gave the former tag team champs an amazing match.
Yeah.
So those guys should had those damn belts. You know what I mean? Damn.
Yeah. So let's see what happens, because we don't even know where the belts are going to be at. If they're going to keep them with Dean and Seth and they fight for the IC as well, or I don't know what they're going to do. There's a lot of question marks of what they're going to do with Dean Ambrose. And I'm just happy the fact that he did do the turn. You're going to have a heel Ambrose, and I think that's going to be great.
You know what would be the best thing ever is if somehow he was able to become #1 contender for the IC belt. It took it from Seth.
Yeah.
And he still had the tag title. Can you do that?
Yeah.
So that would be great.
As long as they defend it, as long as they line up defending the belts as well, they could just be angry with each other.
Yes, that would be funny. That would be funny.
Yeah.
Like I would like that.
But yeah, like on the video with Seth Rollins, like talking about the Evolution, he has both titles, so they haven't done anything with both titles just yet.
Oh man, listen, it's all about the girls this weekend, so you know, let them focus on that.
Yeah,
but they have to revive that their tag title scene. Yeah, because it's literally just been two teams for a good while.
SmackDown was solid building of everything. Solid with the New Day versus the Bar. You have you have a lot of things going on. The Truth TV with Rey Mysterio.
That was great.
The Miz TV with Rey Mysterio.
Wait a second.
The match.
I love how Rey Mysterio said, "Wait a second. I thought I was booked for Truth TV." That was good. I love that. Yeah.
Good match between him and the Miz.
Yes.
Decent main event by Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton. My only critique with that match, I really wanted Ty Dillinger to come out.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, what happened to Ty Dillinger? Like, I know you broke his finger, so you have a cast on, hit Randy Orton with the cast, and
nothing.
Come on, man, creativity, man.
They had something last week and then didn't do anything because remember he was pissed.
Yeah,
and he was asking, and then we don't get anything.
Yeah, and then we also have the U.S. title just not being defended, which is getting kind of annoying right now.
Is Shinsuke hurt? Like, is he has some small injury or something? Like, what's going on?
They just haven't really been doing much with the U.S. title, which is a shame.
Yes, it is. It's a waste of Shinsuke.
Yeah. You got Shinsuke Nakamura with the title. Why the fuck you not giving him title defenses?
Yeah.
It's just really dumb in that sense. So that's something that SmackDown is not doing good.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Incredible 205 Live, Mustafa Ali and Hideo Itami.
Awesome. I mean, and not for nothing, Mike and Owens had a pretty good match.
Yeah, that was a pretty solid match with Lindsay Dorado.
Yep.
But yeah, Mustafa Ali. You see, my week, like I was between this match with Mustafa Ali and Hideo Itami being the match of the week. Just the fact that it was freaking crazy, and then I go to the Mae Young Classic, and there was two classic matches on that show. They're both were really good matches, like both of them technically and everything. Rhea Ripley really showed me something with Io Shirai.
Okay, gotcha.
Those matches were incredible. And then you had NXT. You have Adam Cole versus who did he fight? He just fought some.
Oh, he fought EC3.
Yeah, EC3, which was a solid match as well.
That's pretty good.
So yeah, like I'm all torn between the matches. So I guess I have a 3-way tie with the Mustafa Ali Hideo Itami and the two Mae Young Classic finals.
I think for me, the Mustafa Ali Hideo Itami was like he tried to kill him.
Yeah,
he tried to smash him with the stairs. Like that's something nobody ever does. Braun
yes.
Strowman doesn't try to kill you. Like
John Cena does.
okay, well that's all right.
You
Was it
remember
when
John
he was
Cena?
Professor of Thugonomics?
No, remember when he threw the stairs at fucking Bray Wyatt?
Oh shit! All right, you know what? Sometimes Super Cena does get a little out of hand, but like seriously, and again, like we always say about Mustafa Ali, like probably one of the best storytellers in WWE.
Yes.
In a match, like says doesn't have to say anything, but the way he wrestles, like damn,
Yeah,
he's putting you on notice. He's like putting stars, people with belts on notice. Like look at this, because better watch
he
out
needs
for
to
him.
know. He's coming for Buddy.
Yeah, he's coming for Buddy. Oh my god, like that's gonna be a good series because I know they're not just gonna have one match.
Yeah,
they can't.
That's gonna be great.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Mae Young Classic semifinals were fucking amazing. Two of the best matches throughout the tournament. I think we're gonna see probably the Soul Stealer in their final, which is Io Shirai versus Toni Storm.
Okay,
which was my prediction since the beginning. Yes, those are my two.
Even before the brackets came out, once we knew the people, yeah.
Rhea Ripley really showed me something in that.
That's
match.
what I was gonna ask you about, like, because again, I didn't get to see that. So, but she's one of my favorites going into that tournament. Yeah. So how was her match with you said
she shows power.
Okay.
Nia Jax, take notes.
Gotcha.
She's bigger than the person. She shows the power of the difference of the two. Okay. And then she sells things. Yo, she sells things really crazy. Like she took a drop kick and bounced off and flipped.
Nice.
Like she takes she's really good. Watch this match.
And she's talking shit to Becky online. What?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's a match I want to see.
Yeah, me too.
Oh man, Rhea Ripley really showed something in that tournament. I'm very happy with her. Very proud of her in that sense as well. But also Toni Storm and Satoma or whatever last name.
Oh yeah, the legend.
Yes, their match was fucking incredible too. Very slow but very vicious.
Okay.
Definitely watch the Mae Young semifinals. The finals is going to be amazing. That's going to be on the pay-per-view Evolution. We'll go on our predictions later on this show.
Yes.
But yeah, that was so good.
Yeah, man. Okay. So definitely want to still Rhea Ripley.
And then NXT, we found out who hit.
What'd I tell you?
Yeah.
What'd I tell you?
We still say Candice LeRae was driving.
She was the driver. All right.
She had a hand in it. I don't think
she knew.
She knew.
That's all I'm saying. She's the mastermind. She said, Johnny, get him.
Yes. One thing I loved about it. All right, so Johnny Gargano comes in, attacks Aleister Black, saying it was me.
Can we also point out this is how you do a long form storyline?
Yeah.
Like main roster, take note. I mean, sure, you got 3 hours, but it's just the way you do it, the way you focus on it, and the way you build it.
Yeah.
It was done perfectly on NXT.
Yep. Even with Nikki Cross's little psychoticness.
Yes,
it's
like
great.
She's the MVP. She became the star of this whole thing. So yeah, man, I'm so happy it turned out the way it did.
I'm really happy with that as well. I think they're gonna have a crazy match at TakeOver.
I love the end of the episode though.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my god, it was like I don't want to say anything about like WCW because I remember there was a few times where like somebody would come through and just beat up everybody on the way to the ring. Yeah. But like it just felt like this was done right. The way Aleister, like when the dude opened the door, he roundhouse kicked him. I was like, oh shit. And you can hear the crowd.
Yes.
Like, oh, that was so good. Like
Lars got kicked in the
yes. He took it. Remember, that's how he broke his jaw the first time.
Yeah.
He's the one that broke his jaw. So I was like, oh shit. I love the confrontation when they first started the segment between Regal, the champ, and Velveteen Dream. Like I love oh my god. Everybody played their part perfectly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I love Ciampa hugging the belt, talking to the belt. I love how he talks to the belt. like, God, he's one of the best. Like he says he wants to be the best sports entertainer that there ever was. He's doing the right thing to get there. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, he is.
He's a
Did you see his tweet to Johnny Gargano?
Oh yeah, like he was putting up all the stuff. He's like, yo,
Yeah.
he finally came around. Like I've never hated Johnny. I always hated what he stood for.
Yeah.
And so yeah.
But Daddy Champa's proud.
Awesome. I love the other favorite part was the way they shot Johnny kicking Alistair.
Yeah.
You didn't see it.
Yeah.
You barely saw it from the corner of the screen. And then it just went boom. He just went down. They kept the angle the way they kept it. And like they knew. Like, that's the thing about NXT. I know it's filmed early, but it's not rehearsed, as in they're not doing the same shit like 7 times.
No, it's a live show. It's just that it's recorded in pieces.
That's what I mean. That's what's so good about it was that, the fact that the camera was in such a perfect angle, like they shot it from, like, I know they have multiple cameras.
Yeah.
But the fact that they had one to get that perfect angle, and they knew that when they put the show together to keep that one, holy shit. Oh, yeah. NXT is so good. That's all NXT is good.
Yeah. I think it's going to be the takeover LA is going to be crazy, which is going to be War Games Part 2.
Okay. Ooh, wait a second. I see all this cross promotional stuff too, because Street Profits is going to Evolve.
Yeah,
and they're talking about specific dudes that was challenging them online. Like, oh shit, this is some cool stuff to have them branching out into a different arena. But like, isn't that a UK promotion?
Evolve.
No,
Evolve is a United States one. It's in most of the shows are actually in Queens.
Really?
Yes, okay. A lot of the shows are in the city, actually.
Okay. Nice. So I wonder where the venue is going to be at. But, like, that's cool. The way they actually had a really, really solid promo on their Twitter. I assume that's on all their social media, so you can find it anywhere if you follow, like, either one of them. But, like, they were like, yo, you talking about we can't hang in the indies. You just, like, come to the Performance Center.
Yeah.
I like how they presented that. It was like, yeah, we know all your friends. They came here, and guess what? Not all of them made it. So what's that say? You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's a cool thing. They have a relationship with Evolve. A lot of guys actually came from like Matt Riddle, Johnny Gargano. They all came from Evolve. So
also they showed him.
Yeah,
they showed his little promo thing.
Yeah, he's debuts next week.
I can't wait till he starts fighting Keith Lee.
One thing you got to check out, they did Halloween costumes in a match, NXT house show.
Wow.
What's his name? The dude from Heavy Machinery, the big dude.
Tucker.
Not Tucker, the other one.
Oh, Otis.
He dressed as Mandy Rose.
What? I gotta see that. All right. Is that why he got his back waxed?
Probably not, but yeah, it's probably one reason.
Okay, I gotta see that.
Yeah, he just says Mandy Rose, and it was tagged to her, and she was just laughing her ass off.
I have to see that. That sounds amazing.
You see, Cassius Ohno as a T-Rex.
Really? Wow.
Drake Maverick and EC3 with Batman and Robin.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say, I just realized, thinking back to this week's NXT, there were a lot of wrestlers that had matches this week.
Yeah.
Like Cassius Ohno had a match where he beat up a new prospect.
Yeah.
Just viciously. He busted that dude's mouth.
Yep. Leah with her 5th theme song.
Yes. But I love her theme, her outfit's theme. It stays the same, but it's always different. Like different patterns. Like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And to be quite honest, in that match, she impressed me more than Mia Yim. Because I've seen Mia Yim do better stuff, but Aaliyah was actually like super aggressive.
Yeah.
And I like that. So that was good. We had hilarious. Do you know who how Bobby Fish was when he wasn't in NXT? Was he just a violent dude? Because
Yeah,
this past week he beat the shit out of EC3 with that shit.
yeah. He's violent, dude. There's
Okay.
Scott Steiner on my side. So I'm looking at Twitter and I see Kari Sane at my job, and it makes me really sad because I didn't see her at my job.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because it's the city.
She's in Grand Central.
Gotcha.
And she's at there. She's right near the Vanderbilt Hall, which makes me sad. But like, I could have said hi to her.
Do they ever take pictures of the ceiling?
The ceiling? A lot of people
the stars. Do. No, I mean the stars. Like they don't ever, because I hardly ever see them like stop. Like, always outside somewhere. Like
no, they're inside Grand Central.
Okay, cool.
They're like right inside Grand Central. Becky Lynch was all over the city this week. She did a signing at StubHub.
Now, where is that located?
They're 41st and Broadway.
Really? So that's like their headquarters, or like they have a store? Or
it's
something?
A store.
Oh, I did not know they had a store.
Oh shit! So Becky Lynch was there, and then she went downtown. She took a picture near the bowl, and she took a picture with the little girl. She put the title on the little girl that's there.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool stuff. Yeah, so they're all over the city this week.
No, the reason they're close to the city is because the event is, what is it, Nassau or something like that?
Nassau. Yes, in Long Island. So that's why they're all in the city. You've seen they're everywhere. If you watch YouTube and you watch the, those reaction shows. They usually have the funny reaction. You can't laugh at these videos.
Yeah. I remember two. Was it Becky and Charlotte did one? Or was it like Becky and somebody else?
It was Becky, Alexa. It was Becky, Alexa. Lisa Fox, and Lana.
Okay.
It was, cool. No, I don't think it was Lana. It was Mickey James.
Oh, okay. Oh, so was there like, so it was like their whole crew?
Yeah, they were doing the videos. Alexa Bliss lost. She laughed at everything.
Gotcha.
She even said, "I don't want to lose on everything."
Speaking of, isn't she like, I've seen something say that she's hurt? She's not gonna be wrestling.
I was gonna get on that when we did our reviews. She is not wrestling the tag match because she has a concussion.
What?
Good job, Rhonda.
From that one time?
Nah, I mean the last one of the house shows. It was off of one of the house shows, yeah.
Wow. Damn. See, I didn't see that. Well, obviously it's the house show, but usually you will get footage or something if you follow like their the IG or their Twitter or whatnot.
Yeah.
So wow, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So I mean, the unfortunate side effect of this is a already not great match gets potentially worse.
Well, I think Alexa will have a hand in it she'll probably still be at ringside.
Okay.
But it will be Alicia Fox and Mickey James. At least they kept it within the story. It will be Alicia Fox and Mickey James versus Trish and Lita.
Okay. Gotcha. All right.
I didn't really care for this match as it is, but at least Alexa made it something, but it was still kind of annoying. Oh, you know what? Let's get into our predictions for Evolution.
Yeah. Let's do that.
So we got 7-match card. They added one card. They were added 2 matches here that we didn't talk about last week. So match number 1 would be the Mae Young Classic finale. Toni Storm versus Io Shirai. I
think Toni Storm's gonna win that.
I got Io.
I think there's too many Japanese women taking the wrestling division.
Just the reason why is the fact that Kairi Sane versus Io Shirai is a dream match.
How is Io Shirai's English? Is she super fluent?
She's as bad as Kairi Sane. She's as par with Kairi Sane.
Oh, okay. No, not that there's a problem or anything. I just wonder, like, there's no any actually Americanized Japanese women on it that are like super popular in wrestling. I just thought about that.
No.
Okay.
They all speak fluent Japanese, and I like them for that.
No. I'm just saying. I wonder why there's no Japanese American women that actually got into it like that. Like,
I don't know.
That's gonna make me look.
Yeah, there probably are some.
But I'm just
No, she's Korean.
Yeah, she's Korean and black, or Korean and something else.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, Tony Storm versus Io Shirai. Yeah, I got Io. You got Tony. I think that's going to be possibly match of the night.
No, Becky and Charlotte, man. That's all the way.
If they give this match enough time, I've seen these two fight before.
Oh,
I think, I think this could steal the show.
Gotcha. Well, look, I love Tony Storm, and Io Shirai. This tournament has shown me a very different style of wrestling, so that's cool. Yeah. So they very well could. You know what I mean?
Yes. Which is good. You want those matches that are going to be standouts. Like, I actually think the next match is going to be a standout as well, and then possibly because their match has gotten better as time passed. NXT Women's Champion Kairi Sane versus Shayna Baszler.
Yeah, I would want either one to win, but I think Kairi Sane is going to win this one.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
I like Kairi Sane.
I want her to have like a gold encrusted anchor when she comes to the ring now.
A gold encrusted anchor? That sounds too much right now.
No, it's not. Remember, she had a little treasure chest.
I know, but
she threw it on the floor like a bully.
Yeah. And she has a periscope.
Oh yeah, she does, and she has the wheel. Yeah, give her the anchor, man. Come on.
There's too much shit for her to hold.
Listen, it doesn't have to be that. Gold is not that heavy. I'm just saying, gold is not heavy.
Yo, Soul Calibur 6 people make Kairi Sane.
Yo, let's go. Let me see if there's a little wheel. I'm definitely gonna try.
Yeah, I definitely got Kairi Sane in this match.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I'll give credit to this match: their match has been getting better and better. Shayna Baszler is kind of finding her way in the ring.
Yes.
So there's something that I will say positive for her because originally I did not like her that much, but I see her work that she's putting.
I was gonna say the one thing that I like especially about Shayna Baszler is that she has worked on becoming a personality in wrestling.
Yeah.
So she's a character basically. You know what I mean? Like she's not just a human being there to beat up somebody, like which kind of alienates people. It's like, oh, you're an MMA person, boo. You know what I mean? But like once you develop a wrestling persona and you start to see that, like, oh, okay, you really love the business.
Yeah.
And that comes out. So
and I like the fact that Kairi Sane is a lot smaller than her, but she fucking lays it in on her as well.
But they're both willing to put I don't want to just use wrestling terms, put each other over, but like, you know what I mean? They are working with each other to put on these great matches now.
Damn right.
They found the chemistry.
Wrestling.
Yeah. Yeah, man. When it's good, it's good. It doesn't matter who does it.
Next match, which I'm really I like these girls. I like all of them individually, but I just wish they didn't put it like this. Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Natalya versus the Riot Squad.
I would just I know why this match is here because they want the Riot Squad to be on here, period, in some way, shape, or form. And they don't want kind of like the three of the non-champion, women, the top tier, basically, Natalya, Sasha, and Bayley. They don't want them to not have something to do. They don't want to stick them in that battle royal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't want to do that to them, but they want them to have something to do. I get it, but this is a waste. I feel like if you'd have took Natalya out of this match and still left it not 3-on-2, but a tag match and introduce those fucking tag titles or, make them up, this would have been way better. That's all I got to say. If this would have been a start right here of the tag division and the women's, evolution, I'd have been so happy.
Me too.
But it's not, so whatever.
So it's just I got Sasha, Bayley, and Natty winning.
I have Sasha stabbing Bayley in the back. Again.
I like that.
Again.
But this time, it's real.
It's perfect. This time, it's with an actual shank. No.
Yeah.
No, but I feel that, no. But for real, I think that might happen. I think they're not done with their counseling.
I hope so.
So Riot Squad wins. There you go.
The historic women's battle royal match for a future women's championship opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
So I have the list of women that's going to compete in this match. They might be 3 or 4 surprise ones that you might not hear until the show actually hits. But who people are in here is Tamina, Molly Holly, Michelle McCool, Selena Vega, Sonya Deville, Mandy Rose, Lana, Peyton Royce, Billy Kay, Alondra Blaze, Maria, Tori Wilson, Ivory, Naomi, Ember Moon, Nia Jax, Asuka, Carmella, Dana Brooke, and Kelly Kelly.
Okay. All right, so that's your 20 right there.
Yep. Who you have winning?
Asuka.
Asuka.
Same as last time we talked about it. Asuka.
I got Ember Moon.
Nobody else. I said maybe Nia Jax, but like we know what happens.
The only thing with this is that I see a Raw woman with it, so I see Ember Moon. And I think SmackDown has a good story with the women that they could easily get a number contender off of that, and don't have to have a big thing to make a number contender.
Yeah,
Raw needs
that. I see that. Raw does need it, but I don't want Ember Moon to get hurt by Ronda Rousey because she didn't know how to do anything right. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe she'll kick in the head.
I don't want anybody to be number one contender on Raw because I don't want except Nikki Bella. Yeah. How about that? I want her to get ragdolled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is how I feel. This is how I feel about kind of like about Shayna Baszler in the beginning when we first started seeing her. You get that feeling. You don't know if something's gonna happen or somebody's gonna get hurt because you don't know how this person's adapting yet.
Yeah.
And so that makes me scared to see anybody be a number one contender. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know what the point you're trying to make, but I don't agree. I just don't want nobody to fight Ronda. Ugh.
Yeah.
It's gotten like that.
Yeah.
They telling me a thing about Alexa Bliss, like for real, like she's the one that put out. Fuck out of here. I don't want to see her.
We mad at her.
Yeah, like come on. How you gonna hurt like the number one woman on your show? Get the fuck out of here.
Can't do nothing to you.
Exactly. She talks some shit. She just talks shit. Come on. And also, I know people will defend it going, it's the business. But it's like, that ain't how business is done. Brock ain't hurting people no more. You know
exactly. As much, again, this is the biggest comparison of Brock Lesnar and like that. Has Brock Lesnar injured anyone that he
Nope. Nope.
Randy
Orton,
much
as they do.
Yeah,
nope.
Randy Orton it was staged that he got knocked out like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, man. Nope.
Get on your shit, Ronda. I'm tired of your shit.
Get your shit. Yeah, you want to be set apart. Like you need to remember this is wrestling, so you need to start doing wrestling moves. And if you can't, incorporate your arm stuff properly, don't do it. Yeah. Don't do it. You gotta know how to do it.
Next match, which we already talked about, Alexa Bliss not being in it, which I don't care about this match now. Trish Stratus and Lita versus Mickie James and Alicia Fox. I already had my say with Lita and Trish. I love them from the past. Yeah. Not now. Please stop promoting. You just don't give them mic time. They don't deserve it.
Well, look what happened this past week. They had a fight, so it was a little better.
Yeah, they just fought, so that was fun. Alicia Fox and Mickie James, I think it works. It makes sense the fact that they're working with Alexa Bliss. I just wish that Alexa Bliss was in it because I want her to beat Trish Stratus.
Stratus, yes. The ultimate passing of the torch, right there.
Yes, but I think Trish and Lita are gonna win this.
I at least hope. Since they've addressed the history, I at least hope that like the ending comes down to Trish and Mickie. Mm-hmm. Fuck it. If they can't do Trish and Alexa, let's do Trish and Mickie one last time. Or if Trish comes back in some capacity, some legend status capacity, whatever. But like, this is the pay-per-view. This is supposed to be a big deal. Fuck it. Those two. Let's go.
Yeah. Alexa, I think, you know what? I changed my mind. Mickie James and Alexa Fox winning. I think Alexa is going to do something to cause them to.
Yes, she's going to hit. She's going to drop an anvil on Lita. There you go.
There you go. Stack of dimes.
Oh, God.
Next match, which I think should close out the show, but it's not. The SmackDown Women's Champion, Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair, last woman standing. Why isn't this match closing out?
Because it's Ronda. You know why.
Ronda. This match has a better storyline. This match has a better. This match has better promos. This match had a better build. This match has a purpose of being a last woman standing. This is going to be a brutal fucking match. I will leave this one to close out.
But you gotta remember, Raw's not for us. We're too smart for Raw. We gotta be like Ronda. You want to see Ronda? Like no, that's not no. Becky's out here busting her goddamn ass on all over the city, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Like the amount of different shows she was on.
Yeah, she was on everything.
Fucking dude.
That's
like,
the champ.
And she's doing something different.
Yeah.
She's reinventing her character. She's putting on pretty damn good matches. And she, remember, don't forget, Becky was on like a winning streak for the longest time too, before she got that belt. So she earned it in every way, shape, and form possible. Yeah. So why can't she get the fucking spotlight?
I think
she's the example of evolution. Literally, she's the example of evolution.
And she's fighting Charlotte Flair, which is Charlotte Flair is the
number, she was the Golden Girl, remember?
Yeah, and I think this match should close out. I think they're stupid for not letting this one close out.
Yeah, me too.
I got Becky Lynch winning.
Mm-hmm.
I really want her to keep that title. I think she just started her run. I see that she has a fucked up jaw, which I really hope is not as bad as we think it is. Because if you look at her in all those shows, like you see her talking from her side.
Yeah.
She's not talking she's talking from her side. So you can tell she has a broken jaw. Well, not a broken jaw. She has a fucked up jaw. I hope she maintains. I'll be fine. You know what? I'm also fine with Charlotte beating her and her getting it back as well. But I want Becky just to keep the title.
Yeah, always Becky with the title is always a good thing.
And you know what's cool? Also, I look back at my Facebook history.
Okay.
And it was 2 years ago today that she won her first women's SmackDown Women's title.
Nice. We all remember that. I remember Alexa putting her through a table.
Yes. And that was the last really good promo to promo rivalry in a while.
On SmackDown, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, with the women's thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and women's wise, promo by promo, I think they're both went at each other, and I thought that was probably one of the best ones.
Mm-hmm. So, I want Becky to win the match, and you know what? I think she will. But here's the thing: I hope she comes up with a different way to win.
Yeah.
I hope she doesn't pull the coward thing and leave. Because, are there any stipulations for this match?
No. Last one is no DQ.
No DQ.
Whoever can't get up, that's pretty much.
So, yeah, I would like to see an exciting finish to the match. That's all.
And then we have the Raw Women's Championship match, Ronda Rousey versus Nikki Bella.
I hope Nikki Bella runs over Ronda Rousey with a steamroller, and that's the end of the match. That's it.
It's sad, but I really want Nikki to win.
Me too. I hope John Cena comes dressed as Nikki Bella beats Ronda Rousey.
Tyler Breeze.
Ooh, okay. Yes.
Tyler Breeze as her clone.
Turns around.
Beauty shots, Ronda Rousey.
His name is Biggie Nella instead of Nikki Bella. Yes. I'll take it.
Nikki Bella versus Ronda Rousey, World Women's Championship. Yeah, I got Nikki winning. I just don't want Ronda with the belt.
Here's my thing: if you have a twin sister, use her.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You have a whole other human being out there. Natalya is gonna be in this other match, so she's gonna be at least not 100%, right? So you could say that way, even if she comes to help Ronda, then she won't be able to fend off.
I could see Natty costing her the title.
That's what we all want.
Yes.
That's what we all want. But this isn't for us. This isn't for the fans. This is for the investors. You know what I mean? This is for the. You have to also remember that Evolution is for a spotlight as well, and mainstream attention. And mainstream wants to see Ronda do whatever. So that inside baseball thing of Natalya, turning on her is the casual fan to be like, why she do that? That's not good. Yeah. You know what I mean? They wouldn't see the nuance in how, okay, so she was crafty. And then that long-term storyline of up to the day that Natalya got to Raw, she was bad.
Yeah.
There was never any reconciliation on SmackDown. She was literally bad.
Yeah.
So she's just shows up on Raw good. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I would love to see that, but I say Nikki Bella, and I think Bree's gonna beat it out. That's all. And if she's not, then we need to get rid of Bree. Bree, what are you doing? You better help your sister.
Yeah, they don't look alike it no more, so they can't do that twin magic shit no more.
Well, I mean, listen, when Bree hits Ron in the head with a frying pan or something, she'll be seeing
Bring
double
that
again.
frying pan.
She'll be seeing double again. Oh my God, there's 4 of them. Bring back the bell. She just takes the bell and hits her with it.
Yes, bring back the bell.
Yes.
I haven't seen a bell being used in a long time.
Oh, wow.
I can't even tell you who was the last person to use a bell.
I think maybe it was using the Dean Ambrose match. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah. The cage match?
Might have been. It might have been that match with Jericho.
Yeah.
Maybe we gotta go back and look for that.
All right, so last but not least, we leave you guys with a question that usually we get from this list, but this one I'm gonna skip it a little bit and just do it because the theme is evolution in the women's event, and we're celebrating that women's event in general. So, OB, your top 5 women's matches of all time.
I'm trying to think of all time. I really can't remember a lot of the stuff from the era of WCW versus WWE. There wasn't that many very good matches in WCW because I was watching more of that at the time. Can't really remember too many that stand out. I did not see the Alundra Blaze Bull Nakano that everybody references. I wish I've only seen highlights. Is that on the network?
Yep, SummerSlam 94.
Should be 94, right? Yeah. So I don't have that in my head. So a lot of the stuff is like from NXT.
All right, so you know what I'll do? I'll give you WWE's top 10 best women's matches, and then you cipher from what you like and not like.
Sure. I mean, but are they mostly NXT matches? Because that's what I would say.
There's a lot of NXT matches.
Okay, so go ahead, read away.
So their top 10 is the Women's Royal Rumble.
Nah.
I give them, you know what? I give that credit. Like, the Women's Royal Rumble was actually better than the men's this year.
I'm just saying of all time.
Yeah. Alundra Blaze versus Bull Nakano, Women's Championship match, SummerSlam 94. Charlotte Flair versus Bayley, Raw Women's Championship, Raw, February 13, 2017.
No, not for me. I didn't. Nah.
Number 7 is Paige versus Emma, NXT Arrival.
Did not see that.
That was a really good match. That's probably in my top 5.
Okay.
Trish versus Lita Women's Championship match on Raw, December 6, 2004. That was, I think, Trish Stratish's last match.
Really? Was that the one where Lita dived out the ropes?
Yep. And almost looked like she broke her neck.
Yeah. Well, she did. She did. Well, she got the stack of dimes.
Yep.
I would put that because I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that when it happened. You know, I mean, like I was watching that live when it happened. Like that was a pretty memorable match.
Number 5 from their list is Charlotte Flair versus Bayley versus Sasha Banks versus Becky for the NXT Women's Championship. This was actually one of my favorite matches as well. I think this was like number 2.
Okay.
Their number 4 is Asuka versus Ember Moon, NXT Takeover Brooklyn. 3. I'll give that one credit. Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, WWE Women's Championship match at WrestleMania 32. That was good.
Gotcha.
Number 2 is Charlotte Flair versus Sasha Banks, WWE Women's Championship match, Raw, July 25th, 2016. This is, I think, Sasha's first title ring.
Yeah.
And number 1 will be, which is my number 1, Sasha versus Bayley NXT Women's Championship match, NXT Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's pretty much mine too.
So mine will be that. That will be number 1. My number 2 will be the Fatal 4-Way. My number 3 will be My number 3 will be on. It was actually on NXT TV.
Mm-hmm.
It was Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks for the NXT Women's Championship.
Okay.
That was a really good match. I think it was very underrated. That's probably one of my other favorites. Number 4 will be Paige versus Emma for the NXT Women's Championship. That was the finals of the Women's Championship tournament.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first time she actually won it. And my number 5 will be that Bull McConnell versus Alundra Blaze SummerSlam '94.
Okay. Yeah.
That would be my top 5.
My number 5 would definitely be the Trish and Lita. Number 4, I'm trying to think. It would probably be Ember Moon versus Asuka. Like, goddamn, Asuka's good. That's all I got.
That hit my 6. That hit number 6, and the first match between Asuka versus Nia Jax would be up there as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Like, that's another one.
When Asuka like German suplexed her.
Yep.
I was like, oh.
Like, that would be. See, that's what I'm saying. Most of my stuff is just like Asuka matches. My number 4 would be. No, I said that was number 4. The Ember Asuka. Number 3 would be, like you said, Asuka and Nia Jax.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 would be Asuka and Nikki Cross. I love how the fans were getting on them. This is the first last woman standing match. Yeah. So, that match was awesome.
That match was good. I
still think about that match.
That would be my number.
They showed the clip too today. Yeah. They put it up, but they showed the part that stuck in my brain when Asuka slammed her head on the fucking ramp.
Yeah.
And then they didn't show the suplex on the fucking, like, she went crazy. They suplexed her on the table off the ladder.
Yep.
Fuck. That was a great fucking match.
Why is Nikki Cross not on the main roster yet? I just don't know.
You know what? If she was on the main roster, we wouldn't have got this storyline. So yeah. I'm okay. I'm okay with that. That's my number 2. That's a fucking underrated match. And again, WWE not acknowledging it because they don't want to fucking tell you which it was the actual first last woman standing match in the company. So whatever. And number 1 is Bayley versus Sasha. And that was the NXT Brooklyn one because, goddamn, there was like, was that the first like main event? The first women's main event?
No, it was the main event. It didn't main event.
That's what I'm saying. But it felt like
they main evented the next takeover, which was their the Iron Man match.
Yeah, that was the first one was the one where Bayley had gold on.
Yeah, that was the one in Brooklyn.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
And then they fought. She got her title rematch, and they fought again.
Mm-hmm.
And that was in there.
That was the one where fucking Sasha almost killed herself.
Yep. But that was the one that went. That was the main event.
Okay, got you. No. But I'm saying like the other one felt like like when that match had time too. Yeah. That's the other thing. It's like we say that now and. That's an example of what happens if you give, 2 really good people some time to do a match instead of rushing a match. So, that's just stuck in my head, man. That shit's still, damn.
Yeah. I could watch that match many, many times. And then
status.
And I think that match means more also is the fact that I was personally there.
Okay, yes.
Seeing that match.
That makes sense.
So, I was there for all the cheering and all the... That match probably had the biggest pop I ever heard in a women's match.
Okay. It makes sense. That's what I'm saying. When I saw it, it felt like it was the main event match. It was just like everybody was invested in that shit.
Like everyone, it was hard. It was a hard thing to compete. And then you had Balor versus Kevin Owens at a ladder match. And it was still hard to compete with that match.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that was a statement that should be in the Evolution. That was a match that should be in Evolution now. Sasha versus Bayley. Why is not that a match in Evolution? That was the beginning. That was the start of your Evolution. Why that match is not there?
That's the match that changed the format. Like we just said it. I asked you, was that a main event? You told me no. And guess what happened? They made it the next year. Yeah. They're the ones that changed the fucking format. They made the women's like matches fucking in the eyes of everybody worthy of being a main event, man. Yeah. Like fucking come on.
Also, I want to see more NXT women in this card. They should have did like a main rosters versus NXT women's tag match or some shit.
Anything extra to include those NXT
have
girls.
The Iconics and Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville versus Nikki Belair, Bianca Belair, Nikki Cross.
They would not cooperate.
but that's the thing, is all the egos and shit, and then you just have Lacey Lane.
Oh my god!
And
can I just say she is low key. Yeah. She is low key my NXT MVP. She's like the most improved woman wrestler on that show.
And Provano, Diana Provano. You had those four versus the Iconics and Mandy Rose.
Okay.
You could easily get that.
This is true.
You're showcasing the women. NXT is the ones that really push that with the women to the limit. The WWE jumped on the coattails of it.
Yeah. Yep.
So
it's a damn shame. You know it. All
right. So I guess we'll wrap that up.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Wrestling Babble podcast. Please follow us on all our social medias. The Wrestling Babble on Facebook, which is our main board, which we will have polls for tonight's pay-per-view, The Evolution.
Yes.
Definitely follow it. Follow the polls and everything like that. We will have a lot of discussions on it going live tonight. Follow everything I do with Mark the Mic on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, SoundCloud, same thing. And then follow everything with Red Cycle Link on Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud, Tumblr, YouTube.
Yo, can I just give a shout out at the end of the show? Shout outs to whoever it was that made that video of Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman iconic in WWE 2K19.
Yes.
Holy shit, that's the best. That model of Brock Lesnar is amazing, and I can't believe they have a fat man look in that game. Mm-hmm. That is awesome. That is the best. Like, it's got all Brock's back tattoos that he's doing. Billy Kay's itches with the leg up, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Peyton Royce, excuse me. Peyton Royce the one to put the leg up.
Yeah, that was really funny.
Holy shit. That would be the best surprise of Evolution. If Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar came out and did that.
I don't think I want to see that in person.
I do. God damn it! It's Evolution time. Let's go.
Do it for the ladies.
Yep.
Oh man, when I saw that, I laughed my ass off.
Ooh, that's really good.
Yeah,
that's really good.
I laughed so hard.
Can I just say that's the stuff I like those games for? Yeah, you know what I mean. And I'm so glad that this new one lets you really get it hardcore with stuff like that. That's great.
Yeah,
that's great. Oh my god. So now I'm gonna try to make Paul Heyman as what is it? It's not Billy. Yeah, as Billy Kay in Soul Calibur 6.
Yes,
I know they have that build, so I'm gonna do it.
All right. Stay tuned for Gets Better SRED podcast. We will have some Red Dead Redemption, Spider-Man DLC, and tons more things. Fun with Soul Calibur as well. Mm-hmm, so stay tuned for that, and peace out.
Peace.
And always follow Jenkins.
Sandwiches.